This is ASM10. It has 545 rounds per minute fire rate, and all the individual bullets have the same firing interval. But the Branson attachment changes this harmony by shooting the first 2 bullets quicker. The first 2 bullets with Branson takes 5 frames to hit the enemy versus 8 frames on normal ASM10. And for the 3-shot kill, Branson takes 9 frames versus 14 frames on normal ASM10, giving us a pretty major tactical difference, as the tactical drops from 220 milliseconds to 134 milliseconds. Which is consistent even hitting all leg shots. This is the fastest consistent tactical in the game right now. And just as a note, ASM10 has some tactical issues, as 220 milliseconds in-game will either show as 217 milliseconds or 234 milliseconds. In-game firing interval is 110 milliseconds, which gives us 545 rounds per minute as the fire rate, which is the same as the tested value. So tactical should be 220 milliseconds, but the game can either increase or decrease it by 1 frame. Anyway, Branson has a pretty big change at 4th bullet, as it takes 19 frames, which is a 10 frame difference from the 3rd bullet, and this will appear slower as the first 2 bullets are shot much quicker, but it is pretty similar to normal ASM10, as it takes 20 frames to shoot 4 bullets, which is just 1 frame difference between Branson and the normal ASM10. And similarly, 5th shot also has 2 frames difference, and then it follows the standard fire rate, and Branson tested fire rate is 556 rounds per minute, which is only 3 frames faster, not a major difference, and the advantage of Branson is only seen in the first few shots, making spraying with Branson counterproductive. By the way, don't forget to leave a like and a comment to help support the video. Looking at base ASM stats, we have 14 meters of 3-shot range with 220 milliseconds time to kill, which Branson makes 16 meters with 134 milliseconds time to kill. Our effective range is 32 meters, which Branson makes nearly 37 meters with 301 milliseconds time to kill. And then we have infinite 5-shot kill, but Branson has faster time to kill, making ASM10 lethal at all ranges. But the difference is Branson demands that we have good crosshair placement and then good aim plus tracking, so we can hit the initial couple bullets like 5-6 shots on the enemy no matter what. People said KSP is broken because they are getting one bursted by it, but if you can one burst with KSP, ASM10 is much better now in terms of lethality. So ASM10 is broken. I really can't wait to see how the community will react to Branson once the attachment comes out for everyone, cause while KSP and ASM10 are different guns, if you can make one gun look broken, you should do the same with the other as well. After all, KSP 1 burst is also 3 shots to kill, while ASM with Branson is also 3 shots to kill in close range. Anyway, ASM10 does have slower mobility and ATS speed, which is why playing passive with it is for the better, but we may build it for playing aggressive as well. But unless we have good aim, ASM10 does not stand a chance against the fast ATS movement meta like Mach 10 or Switchblade, which is why playing passive is better compared to playing aggressive. Base ammo is low at 25 bullets, which we can reload cancel in 1.6 seconds, but we usually use 33 rounds extended mag with the option of having 40 rounds as well. By the way, for best gunsmith builds and stats discussion, you can join our Discord server. So ASM10 with Branson improves upon the base ASM10 and makes it more lethal to use at all ranges. And ASM10 was a bit skill based to use, as the fire rate is slow, which can cause issues when tracking, why we needed good aim to do well with ASM10. And now with Branson, the skill needed is still pretty much the same, but ASM10 is more lethal to use at all ranges, making this attachment worth using. And I will consider it a default attachment to use for ASM10. That is, when we're making a gunsmith build, start with this attachment first, like we do with cooling compressor on RPD. The ASM playstyle with Branson is like semi-auto hybrid, where we shoot a few bullets, then pause and shoot again. This way Branson plays more like a SKS and Kill 141 hybrid, where instead of shooting one bullet, we shoot a bunch of bullets at a time and redo again, rather than trying to spray the entire mag. For Gunsmith, I'd recommend the max range build for passive playstyle. We still maintain base ADS speed, so ADS speed isn't too bad with it, but our ranges and lethality gets improved. For aggressive build, you can use this. I don't recommend it, as there are many good weapons to use for playing aggressive now, and using ASM10 wouldn't be optimal. And an alternate build is this. ADS bullet spread for base gun is fine, but it wouldn't matter, as we will be bursting like 5 to 6 bullets, which will maintain good ADS bullet spread for playing range. And the recoil also got buffed buffed, it isn't as unstable as it was in the past, and it is very controllable to use right now, even when taking range fights. If playing range is an issue, you can swap the no stock to granulated, or if you don't need sound suppression, then the mono. As for what build I'll use and recommend, it will be this. Just focus on holding angles, playing passive and getting kills in the initial couple bullets, and instead of spraying all the bullets in the mag, shoot a burst of bullets instead, and you'll be making the most out of ASM10 with the Branson attachment. I will be redoing my top 10 list, so stay tuned to see if ASM10 makes it as a top 10 weapon or not. Like, comment and share to help support the video, and until next time.